Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. In this timeless reading, we're going to be seeing what messages the divine wants you to receive. Now, I always remind you that it is important to invite your intuition to be present as I'm doing these readings for you, because your intuition will start elaborating on these messages so that this becomes more like a personal reading. We are going to be using our tarot cards and also our oracle cards. The oracle cards I'm going to be using today are the IC oracle cards, and these can be found in the description box below on my website. As I'm getting these cards for you, please take this moment to invite your intuition to be present. Please take this moment to really center yourself, because when your intuition is present, this reading becomes more powerful. It becomes more like a personal reading. If you could subscribe to the channel and to hit that notification bell as well, that would be much appreciated. So as I'm getting your cards for you, I'm just seeing that there is a feeling that is deep within me, okay? And this feeling feels like you are going through a transformation. You are going through the death of your old self, the death of an ego, so that something new can begin. Because you are receiving our tarot card of the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is that indication that there is a situation which cannot be revived. And this situation, we see you walking away from that situation so that you can go and find something new. And this card is communicating really well with our oracle card, because our oracle card is showing you that something is ending. There is that death so that a new beginning can start. There is that death so that you can become like that butterfly. So I feel that for some of you, you are journeying to go into a cocoon so that you can find yourself, so that you can rebuild yourself, so that you can start becoming the butterfly that you were meant to become. Now, I understand that, walking into a cocoon, it seems scary. It seems like uncertain, because there is a lot of questioning. There is a lot of that unknowingness about what you are going into. But the divine is saying, leave your comfort zone behind and go into that cocoon. And in that cocoon, you will find who you are. You will find your path. You will find your purpose, because there is something that is here that cannot be revived. There is something that is here that must leave your life. It is almost like you've had that summertime and now you are transitioning to the autumn so that you can go to winter, because in the winter time, this is when everything dies, when everything falls away. But you understand that spring is going to come, and when spring arrives, this is when that time you're going to come out of the cocoon, that you can start walking on the new path that you're meant to walk on. So this feeling of just closing everything down, of going into a hermit mode, is repeated, because as we can see, our oracle card is saying that you are closed for spiritual maintenance. You are closed because you need to take time to find yourself. You need to take time to ask yourself those important questions. What am I becoming? Who do I want to become? And what do I want to create? It feels like some of you are walking away from toxic situations, because you are receiving the card of the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is that card where you have been fighting for quite some time. You have taken a lot of beating. You have taken a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. You are feeling worn. And just at the end of your tether, you are feeling like you cannot hold on anymore. But remember, you are going into a new cycle. You are going into a new beginning. So the Nine of Wands is saying that, yes, you have been through a lot, but this is not the end. So hold on a little bit longer, and you're going to be seeing that a new chapter is going to be starting for you. Now, for some of you, I feel that the fight the chaos, the conflict that you have been going through has been to do with people gossiping, people talking about you, people tearing you down. There's a feeling of almost like me against the world. This is very much this feeling that I'm getting from the Nine of Wands. That feeling that you have done everything that you can to see the goodness in the world, to see the goodness in other people, but you're starting to really take that moment to stand back and to see things for what they truly are. We have our energy that is here, where you are being asked to stay away from gossip, to stay away from negative behaviors, to stay away from negative people, because these are poison for the soul. So there is a feeling where deep down in your heart and in your soul, you are understanding that it is time to open your eyes and really see the toxic people who are around you. And by distancing yourself, this is bringing an energy of protection. You are creating those barriers because you are understanding that gossip is poison. And if you are around poisonous people, then you have to find a way of protecting your energy, because the wands are about your energy, they're about your fire, they're about your driving force, they're about your reason why. They are the very spark of your being. And so whatever is happening right now, I feel that you're just looking at the situation of everyone around you. You're looking at their behaviors, you're starting to see things for what they truly are. And the divine is saying that as you're seeing things for what they truly are, you could be invited to stop gossiping and sharing some of the insights that you've gathered about other people. But the divine is saying that whatever is being revealed to you, because you are starting to see things in a different way, your eyes are being opened. I feel that for some of you, you're currently going through a spiritual awakening. But the divine is saying that whatever you are gathering, whatever downloads you're receiving, do not be sharing these downloads with other people, because there's no need. So the divine is saying, bring this energy of gentleness, not only around yourself, but also around other people, because you are understanding that whether you like someone or not, everyone is going through their own challenges. Everyone is going through their own battles that we don't know nothing about. So even though sometimes you might gather some information, I feel that this repeating message about you gathering intel, there is a piece of information that you are going to receive that you can use to hurt some people, that you can use to bring down something. But the divine is saying, don't use that information in that way, because at the end of the day, it is not going to be beneficial for you anyway. If you're finding some family secrets out, you're not bothering sharing this, because what is the purpose? The purpose could be that you find yourself sharing some secrets, and then what happens? These secrets get out, and you find yourself being the one who's being thrown under the bus. You find yourself that everyone is going to be turning against you. So this is why the divine is saying that whatever you are finding out, just keep quiet about it, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be found. You don't want to find yourself in the crossfire. You don't want to find yourself in conflicting situations because of some things that you have said. All right. So there is a feeling right now where some of you, like I said, could be getting involved in the justice system. Okay, so maybe some of the secrets that you are discovering, you are going and telling the authorities, the police, instead of sharing them, instead of gossiping about them. There is just something around maybe business contracts that you're finding out that these business contracts were illegal. There is just something illegal that I'm feeling, something dodgy that I'm feeling. And instead of gossiping about this, you are taking the proper precautions so that the authorities, so that the right people can deal with this situation. Because there is the sword that is here, because there is something around trust issues, whether these are your own trust issues or whether this is your company's trust issues. There are just some trust issues that are here, and these can turn around and they can cause that pain, because we have our sword that is there. Remember, we're speaking about gossiping. So again, if you open your mouth and you are sharing some private, some confidential information, by sharing that poison, you could see that that sword could come and hurt you. That sword is going to be used against you. So this is why the divine is bringing that energy of protection, because you understand that the tongue can be cutting, can be cold. The tongue is like a sword. So whatever is happening, the truth that you're finding out, do not speak, do not share this out with people who do not need to know this information. Do the right thing with the information that you are finding, because we have our justice system there. And either that sword is going to be used against you, or you are going to take that sword and you're giving it to the right people who need that information, because you are understanding that swords are information. Swords are also the justice system. They cut, they divide, they do whatever it is that is necessary. And like I said, it is really important for you to really understand this message, because I feel that there are some important information. You already maybe hold this important information and you are tempted to maybe go online and just reveal everything. You are tempted to go and share whatever it is that you found. And the divine is saying, just be really cautious about what it is that you are doing, because you don't want to find yourself at the wrong side of the law, because you have broken some confidential laws, some confidential information, whatever is happening. This information is just really coming in and it is almost confusing to me, but I know that the person who is needing to hear this message, you understand exactly what this is all about. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying, just stay away from gossiping. There are some trust issues that are involved in a situation with information that you are going to be receiving. Whatever is happening, you are walking away from situations that could just be breaking your heart, your soul, and you are going and getting the right people involved. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that there is a feeling where you are going to be balancing your money. Okay, you've got the Two of Pentacles. So there is a feeling here where you could just be juggling your money, or you could be budgeting. You could just be looking at your money and really looking at how you can stretch your money. There is something connected to your money that is also coming in. And so the divine is saying that whatever is happening, you could be finding yourself that you are wanting to overspend. Maybe you find something really beautiful online and it is a bit expensive, but you are tempted to go and spend. But the divine is saying that if you are not bringing the energy of wisdom around how you are budgeting, around how you are spending your money, you could find yourself again in hot waters. So there is really a feeling of being almost like boring. You're finding out some juicy details. You're wanting to share this with other people, but you're being told not to. You're starting to budget and you're finding something that you're wanting to purchase. Maybe you want to get your hair done, your nails done. You just want to go and pamper yourself. And the divine is saying that no, really look after your money, preserve your money, and make sure that you are not overspending. And this is the reading that I have for you. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye from me.